Hey guys, welcome back to Kubota University. Here with my co-host, Daniel Boone. Boone, say hi. Anyways, he's dumb. All right, one more thing I wanted to talk about. I'm just shooting my second video here, pretty strong video editor myself. One thing I wanted to talk about is the seat. So if you guys are like me, this thing's sat outside for a while sometimes. Other times, let's just be honest, it's a 10 or 15, maybe even 20-year-old machine. That seat that you sit on might be a bit worn out. Doesn't sound like a bad thing. Hang on a second, sorry. Sorry, my sausage fingers hit the wrong button there. Doesn't sound like a big deal, but when this thing gets worn out, not only is it hard on your rump, it's got a little safety switch in that seat, or at least most of them do. You can see that cord running down here. All it is a pressure switch. So when you sit down on it, maybe you're built like me, you're really skinny. So when you sit down on it, there's not a whole lot of weight pressing down, or maybe you're a big tubby guy and it does push it down. Either way, I can tell you one issue that I had that I ended up having to replace was essentially I'd be out mowing. Here's my yard again, back blue. I'd be out mowing. I'd put on my safety latch. I don't even know what this thing is. I'd put that latch on, I'd hop off, grab a basketball or a stupid dog bone that somebody left in the yard. Boom. Anyways, as soon as I'd hop off, the whole mower would die. Why? It took me forever to figure out. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just the safety switch in this seat. So I went online, tried to order this thing, naturally, because I hate going to the dealership and I hate paying full price. I found a bunch of seats on eBay and a couple on Amazon. None of them are the right one. Didn't end up buying any. None of them came with a safety switch that's built into the seat. So you could buy a seat that'll fit, and if you don't have that safety feature, it'll work just fine. But if you do have that safety feature, unless you can bypass that with some kind of relay, which I wouldn't recommend, I would just recommend keeping everything as factory as you possibly can, then you can buy one of those seats. If not, I had to go to the dealership. I broke down, went to the dealership. I think it was like 220 bucks. Replaced the whole thing, and it was very simple. It literally, it comes with that safety switch built into it. So hang on a second. Okay. So there's a couple bolts right here. I don't even think you had to take these off, but essentially there's just a couple bolts around here that you had to take off to replace that whole seat. And it's underneath that seat is where that switch is. It just pops out, and then you just plug the new one in, and it was literally that simple. It took like 15 or 20 minutes to replace. So if you're having that issue, that could be a problem. Replace the seat. And only the bottom part. You don't need to replace the top part. There's no safety switch in there. It might look like garbage, but she runs like a beaut. So anyways, take care. Have a good day.